Dear friends in Christ Jesus, we are in the fifth Sunday in the season of Lent. Judging is one of the human attitudes. We judge others by pointing out their mistakes, proving their infidelities, by justifying that we are right and others are wrong. As a born human being, we tend to judge others. But our God never judged anyone. He forgives and continues to show His mercy towards everyone who committed crimes. He gives second chance for us to live a moral life and to repair the wrong that we had done by living a life that is applicable to God. So we are called to reflect, do I judge others or do I give a second chance for others? In today's gospel, we see Pharisees and scribes brought the woman who was caught in adultery. They wanted to kill her by stoning, but Jesus saved her from those cruel men. From this passage, we come to know three important sides of the persons. First side from Pharisees and scribes. Pharisees and scribes, they gave importance to law. Keeping up the laws and following them meticulously would bring them salvation. The more they gave importance to laws, rules, and regulations, the more they rejected the life of the people, the more they rejected the love, forgiveness, and mercy towards the people. That is why they condemned her to death. Second, we see they loved the authority. So they wanted to keep up the authority. They wanted to find fault in Jesus. That's why they asked. If Jesus is going against the law, then they can find the fault in Jesus. Then they can accuse Jesus for the crimes. So they did all the things in order to keep up the authority. Authority does not mean only giving a judgment towards the sinners, but to understand the person. What made the person to commit sins? Why he had committed the sins? What are the factors affected that person to commit the sins? In order to understand these things, we need to raise these questions. But here they did not analyze anything, simply they gave a rash judgment towards the woman who was caught in adultery. Second side we see from the adulterous woman. Adultery is one of the biggest crimes. To understand the adulterous woman, we need to understand the background of the society. The social structure of the Jewish people is a patriarchal structure. There are three things made the woman to commit adultery. First, after the war, women were captured as slaves and they forced them to commit adultery. Second, economically imbalanced fathers who sold their daughters as slaves to commit adultery. Third, we see the social system of the society made the woman to commit adultery. When we understand this background, we try to analyze about the adulterous woman and we try to show compassion, mercy, and forgiveness towards that person. And we help her to live a life, a moral life. Here we see she was left alone. All men accused her and condemned her to death. She was looking for someone who can save her. There she finds Jesus. Third side we see from Jesus. Jesus says to the Pharisees and scribes, "Let him who is without sin among you be the first to throw a stone at her." If you analyze this particular text very clearly, Jesus has the every right to stone her to death because Jesus is not a sinner. But Jesus did not do that. But he showed mercy and saved her from the cruel men. By doing so, Jesus did not encourage that crime, but Jesus challenged her. Past is past. Present, I forgive you. There is a future ahead of you. So I challenge you to live a moral life and to repair the wrong that you have done in the past and to live a moral life and prove that you are the worthy child of God and to sin no more. And Jesus gave the second chance and Jesus gave her the new life and Jesus saved her from that cruel man. So Jesus did not condemn her. Jesus did not judge her. Then who am I to judge others? As we are in the grace time, let us reflect and feel sorry for the moment that we judge others and ask God's grace not to judge others and to show mercy, forgiveness, and save the life of the people who are committed adultery by giving a second chance.